There's no shortage of products and paid services that cater to the needs of music producers. Chances are, if a need exists, then somebody is out there trying to make a buck off of it. However, with a little bit of free time and ingenuity, you'd be surprised how easy it is to come up with your own workarounds that result in similar outcomes without having to pay anybody in the process. Although these methods are often a little sketchy, occupying legal gray areas at best. But if you're strapped for cash, you gotta do what you gotta do. And by the way, this isn't legal advice. Take Tracklib for example. It's a cool site and a decent service. Their main draw is that they help you legally license samples by paying a license fee directly on their website, which is a lot more convenient than having to track down the license holders yourself to negotiate terms and clear the samples for commercial use. But the thing is, as a music producer, you shouldn't even have to worry about clearing samples in the first place. If you make a beat containing a third-party sample, just sell it as a work for hire, thereby passing the responsibility of sample clearance onto any artist who purchases the beat. Unless you're producing and singing on the beat yourself, I kinda think Tracklib is pretty pointless. I think another good thing Tracklib offers is that they provide the stems for some of their samples in their catalog. But what if I told you there's also a way to get those for free, for any sample, anywhere? That's what we'll be doing today. So this song popped up in my recommended, and immediately I knew I had to sample it. There's a number of different ways you could go about ripping it off YouTube. I'm just gonna use my screen recording software. Alternatively, you could use those YouTube to MP3 type sites. Then I need to convert the MP4 to a WAV file using another site. Then there's another website called Lala AI or something like that. It basically just splits any song into stems, and it does a surprisingly decent job of it. They let you use their site for free, but you have to pay if you want to download any of the stems directly. Luckily, I don't have to download the stems. Anyway, after uploading, I'm left with the drums soloed and the melody with no drums. Now at this point, I'm not sure if I want to use the drums or not, so just in case, I'm going to use the original song to align the melody and the drum stems. And I'm going to pitch the sample up by 3 semitones. Then I'll lay down a clap because this is going to help us make sure everything is on beat later on. And I need to find a 4-bar loop that I can extract from the sample to act as our main melody. And I'll cut the lows because I'm gonna add my own bass to this. Next, I'll add some hats, just keeping it simple. I'm going for a Memphis funk type of vibe. Grab a kick. Lay down some bass, just following the kick. Lay down a crash. Add an open hat. Get some perks. And I want some old school Memphis vocals. Yeah, that's the one. Throw a filter on it. Here's another tip. If you want to key match 2 samples, paid software exists that can give you the key of each sample. I think Isotope Nectar has a key detection feature, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other VSTs that do the exact same thing. But you can also do it for free by uploading the samples to TuneBat. Here it's telling me that my vocal sample is 1 key higher than my melody. So all I have to do is go to FL Studio and turn down the pitch of the vocals by 100 cents. Now they're perfectly in tune with each other. From here, it's mostly just adding effects and mixing. I want to add some variation to the melody, so I'm going to use another section of the sample so it's not just the same loop repeated over and over again. And now I just need to arrange and mix it, but we'll just skip ahead to the final beat. I just want to close by saying that if you're a music producer, you're going to constantly have products and services shilled to you by people like me, looking to make a quick buck off brand deals. And don't get me wrong, some of the products are genuinely good, but don't think for a second that they're necessary to your success. Instead of spending money next time you think that you need something, see if you can figure out a way to attain a similar result for free first. There's no point in spending money if you don't have to. Now with that little public service announcement out of the way, let's check out the final beat.
Jam at the beat, so we mixing them perfect.